Greetings internets, Thinker2112 here at 9:09:13 Eastern Standard Time on Sunday the 6th of November 2011. Let's play Plants vs. Zombies. Okay, so this is the final setting. And the zombies apparently have gotten onto my roof. Yeah, there's a slope here, which means that I can't just use pea shooters. They won't damage zombies that are higher on the slope. Okay, I still have 6 more slots. Keep in mind that the pea shooters will still damage zombies. Like, I don't know if you saw, but you'll see it again when I start the level. They will still damage zombies that are, like if the pea shooter is up near the right, where it's straight, they will still damage zombies that are somewhere else along there. Okay. Probably going to use a bunch of one-shot plants here. Let's see, what do I want? Okay, other than this bungee zombie, which is a new one, we have just the most basic types here. Yeah, again, so many of the plants that I have been relying on are really not useful anymore. Okay, this will probably help. This and this. And this, definitely. I get one more. Yeah, I don't have many other better ideas. Maybe I should have used a walnut instead of a tall nut. Okay, you see these flower pots? You can only plant in the flower pots. You cannot plant where there is not a flower pot. So once again it's daytime, which means you will get sun falling from the sky. That'll make things a bit easier. But overall, this is one of the tougher settings just because of the flower pot restriction. I can't plant on these in these lanes, but that will change pretty soon. I'm just going to squash this guy. So I read a list of some of the fixes that are in the updated version of the program that I'm using to record this game, and that I use to record all of my computer games. And yeah, there are some pretty good upgrades, possibly including one that could fix the audio desync issue. So I thought, why am I not updating? I'm not using the new version now, but for my next recording session I probably will. I may test it out with a longer session just to see if I can avoid the desync. And then there are some other just general reliability issues with this program that maybe they fixed in the update. Yeah, I just don't have, like, there are a lot of things I want to get done today and I don't know how long the update installation will take. Like, I want to start my workout at a certain time, so I don't. So that's why I'm not updating it today. But I do plan to update it soon. Oh, great, bungee zombies. Bungee zombies just basically come down and yoink your plants. The only way to stop a bungee zombie from doing that right now, there will be another way, but for now the only way is to kill it before it can take the plant. Which means, and I don't think they have that many hit points, but you don't get very long to kill them, so it's difficult even though they don't have many hit points. Oh, I'm almost done with this level already. Keep forgetting, first level, short. Or rather, first level of world, short. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter that much which plants you choose. As long as you have a sunflower and a Cabbage-Pult, you should be good for this level. Oh yeah, thing that happens on the final wave here. Bunch of bungee zombies come down and drop other zombies on you. They are separate from the other bungee zombies who take your plants. Oh yeah, and since there's no flower pot, since they eat the flower pots also... Oh, that was dumb. I planted that too late. Yeah, the other thing is that there is no, there's no protection here. There aren't any lawnmowers or anything like that. So if the zombies get to here, then you're dead. As almost happened to me there, although I suppose I couldn't plant Cabbage-Pults in the other pots. Okay, so this is obviously very handy in the roof levels. Now I can plant more flower pots. And Crazy Dave has some new Twitty Dinkies. Okay. Yeah, I didn't remember those became available so soon. These are very handy. I like these. You know how spikeweeds, how they just disappear after popping a tire? Spike rocks don't do that. They can pop, I think, maybe 10 tires or so before they go away. They also do more damage than spikeweeds. But for now, I'm going to buy this thing. These are the lawnmower equivalents for the roof levels, so I will no longer be without that last line of defense. I'm still saving up for this, at least in theory, so I'm not going to buy anything else right now. But yes, you will see the roof cleaners in this level. Okay, so for every roof level from now on, you need to have the flower pots, because there will be fewer there initially, and, you know, because some of them will tend to get eaten in most levels. Alright, I'm going to use this guy as my other main attack plant, even though I don't usually, because I just don't have that many other options. Okay. Squash, cherry bomb. I'm not sure whether you can... I guess you can use potato mines, otherwise they'd be, grayed out, like these. I could technically use this, but it's grayed out because it just is not useful at all in this level. So I'm guessing if you couldn't use a potato mine, then they would make that grayed out as well. But I'm just going to use a squash and cherry bombs instead for my emergency plants. I believe the standard is that there will only be 3 flower pots per row to start out. Flower pots are kind of like lily pads. It's like they don't cost much sun and they recharge quickly, but it's still an extra step that you have to go through. On the other hand, a zombie cannot eat the plant and the flower pot at the same time. It has to eat one and then the other. It will always eat the other plant first and then the flower pot. So yeah, if you want more than a couple rows of defenses, you're going to have to plant more of them. And you'll have to keep planting them as the zombies eat them. Because like I said, they probably will eat at least a couple. And it's not just like the plants that you get here that will be most of the useful ones. There's also something that will make some of the... There's also a plant that you get that will make other ones useful. Like that I had before, but can't really use now. That should come pretty soon. I don't remember which level exactly. So daylight savings time is over, which means basically people will be coming home from work in the dark, but not waking up in the dark. Well, some people still will, but... Yeah, I got, it's not exactly a job, but it's an opportunity that may lead me to a job, I hope. I'll explain more about it in my two-year anniversary video, which is coming up soon. I don't really plan anything special, but I will sort of explain where I am, where I think I'm going in terms of this channel. It's the 8th or the 9th. I really should remember these things. No, Chomper won't help there. Okay, but a squash here will, because he'll jump over the flower pot, and... Squishy, squishy. Oh crap, huge wave coming. You know what, Tall Nut might help. Yes, I will plant that to guard against those guys in the future. By the way, a Cabbage-Pult does, I believe, twice the damage of a pea shooter. Of course, it's a lot slower, so the damage comes out about the same total. Okay, I really need to get some better defenses here. They're getting right through. Okay, here you go. Bonk. I love that smack noise. I don't know why I find it so funny, but it's not just used in this game, of course. It's one of those sound effects that you kind of hear everywhere. Okay, I actually have more sun than I thought I would have at this. I believe that if a Bungee Zombie attempts to remove a Chomper, then it will get chomped. As long as the Chomper is not chewing. I'll see if that's right. Okay. Tall nuts make everything safer. Except against, like, digger zombies. But fortunately, you will not find any digger zombies in roof levels. Okay. Plant the chompers right behind the tall nuts. That's generally a good way to go. Chompers right behind tall nuts, because the zombie that's trying to eat the tall nut will still be in the chomper's range. And extra protection. It's pumpkins. Nom. This should be enough for this level, I think. There aren't really many zombies that can... There aren't any zombies like that appear in this level that can get through this kind of defense, I don't think. I mean, unless the sheer numbers were just so high that they could get through just in that way. For some reason I thought the final wave was coming, but I'm not really close to that yet. I've already forgotten how long it takes a chomper to chew. I'll test it out on this guy. Yeah, I don't think there's really much more I'll need to do on this level, because I'm getting close to the final wave. And it looks like these guys are pretty much doing their job. Which means that there is dead air here. This is a problem. Okay, pumpkin. I guess I don't really need another. Okay, about 45 seconds is how long it takes a chomper to chew. My brother is he plays StarCraft 2. He started playing pretty recently. And we were talking about how, like, he was just saying the really good players must, you know, calculate all these things, must know how long it takes this unit to build, or this technology to upgrade, or how many hits it takes to kill this unit with that unit under those circumstances. Things like that. And I've been figuring out a lot of that stuff with this game. That's not nice, don't do that. I guess I don't really need to replace it, but just a matter of principle. You're not taking my plants, especially not in so cheap a fashion. Ah, crap, the chomper's gonna eat the regular... Oh wait, except that the other zombie was killed, so it's gonna eat the bucket head. That's good. And finally, another pult type of plant. Flings corn kernels and butter at zombies. The corn kernels do the same damage as... A corn kernel does the same damage as a pea. And like the Cabbage-Pult, those guys fire pretty slowly, so... It's not the best thing, but I think every 1 in 4 times, on average, not literally every 1 in 4 times, but 25% of the time, it will shoot butter instead of a corn kernel. And not only does that do more damage, I think twice the damage, it also stops the zombie cold for a few seconds.